How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to JustJarrod Gaming. My name is in fact JustJarrod, but you guys can just call me Jared. Now, first off, I apologize for my voice. I'm a little sick, and my voice is kind of gone, so I sound even more monotone than I usually do, so I do apologize for that. But I just wanted to make this video for you guys, because we don't really get a chance to really talk much on a personal level, as well as just kind of one-on-one, because as you guys know, I talk to you guys as if you guys are my friends. So I don't write scripts in my videos, things like that. But I do want to talk about some things that are just important, and I feel like you need to know about them. Once again, I apologize, my voice is going, but it's like 2 a.m. Had these thoughts on my mind. I just want to throw them out there to you guys, because there's just so much I want to tell you that I feel like I don't get the chance to when I'm talking about indie games or talking about other things on the channel. First thing I want to tell you guys, I am super thankful for every single one of you who watch my videos. We're coming up on around 3,000 subscribers now, and I've been doing this for almost a year, almost a video every single day, and I'm super happy that this channel has gone somewhere and hasn't fizzled out or something like that. When I started this channel, I started it as a Let's Play channel, if many of you do not know. And you know, things didn't work out, of course, and then, you know, No Man's Sky came around and I started covering that game and things went good, and now here we are, and I'm covering indie games, and I'm actually talking to developers and interacting, and I was able to go to PAX East this year, thanks to a game developer, which was just fantastic. So I'm super thankful for every single one of you guys who have subscribed, who have been here since the beginning, or who have just gotten here. Thank you so much, because I mean, I still would be doing this because I love making videos. It's a huge passion of mine, and I'm thankful for finding out about this passion, because in all honesty, I was in college a year ago. I had no idea what I was doing. I played video games as a hobby. That was basically all I did, was go to school, work, and play video games. And then streaming came along. I met some really cool people, started streaming. That led to YouTube, and look at where I am now a year later. It's crazy to think, you know, that it's been that long, but I've had a great ride so far. It's been so fun, so thank you so much to you guys. I owed 100% to you guys. I've worked pretty hard. I think I am pretty proud of what I've done to get this far, and I just hope it can go farther, you know. I hope I can provide you guys with more entertainment, more content throughout the years to come, so thank you so much for all your support up to this point. I'm sorry if I don't sound thankful, because my voice is just dead right now, but thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I 100% mean it. This might get a little rambly, and you guys know that's how it is on my channel, but I'm going to talk about a little bit of the purpose of my channel, just because it's something that I don't touch on a lot besides the channel trailer, which is like 2 minutes of, like, you know, a montage of videos, but it doesn't really go over things. And as new people come in, I kind of want this video to kind of show off what exactly we talk about here on the channel, and what my purpose is, and why I actually made this channel in the beginning. So a big thing for me throughout my life has been to entertain people. I went to college for video game design, didn't work out, then I went into film, didn't work out, then I went to streaming, now I'm making videos. All of it centered around to entertain. When I started to go to college, my thought process was I wanted to make video games that I didn't have, that I wanted as a kid. That was kind of my goal, I guess, and everything didn't work out. Now I'm making videos for people, still entertaining people, so that was my main passion. I wanted to entertain people in some sort of way. I wanted to distract people from, you know, the everyday life, because as a kid growing up, I went through, you know, depression, if you want to call it that. I went through, you know, stress. I went through anxiety. I was a shy kid. I never talked to anybody. I was by myself playing video games with my small group of 2 or 3 friends, and I know that feeling, and I kind of wanted to connect to people like that, you know, to give them an outlet, as to say, sorry, my voice is cracking, to give them an outlet like I had when I, you know, was growing up. YouTube was my distraction. I watched YouTube all the time. I watched PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all the people, you know, they're still going today. Game Grumps, there's so many people I watched, even just people like what I do, news channels as far as video games. I watched tons of people. Anything was a distraction for me from my everyday life, from the stress, the anxiety, and it still is, and I wanted to provide some kind of entertainment and distraction like that I got when I was a kid, or younger than I am, and still get now. I still stress about my everyday job that I'm forced to go to every single day, because I can't, you know, YouTube obviously doesn't give me, you know, income that I need, which is totally fine. That's not why I'm here. But I have to go to my job, and I'm 21. I still stress it and have anxiety over the job there. So a lot of people have it worse than me. I'm not saying I'm in like some terrible shape. And for the people who are out there, I hope I could provide some sort of distraction and entertainment for you guys to make your day somewhat better. And that leads me to my second purpose of making this channel, was positivity. You know, like I said, I had a lot of ups and downs growing up. Not terribly, you know, worse things like a lot of people have gone through. But throughout, about when I dropped out of college was around the time where I decided that I'm not going to be negative anymore. I'm not going to be down in the dumps, not going to be sad, not going to be angry, because all of that just, it isn't healthy, right? It's not healthy. So since then, I've been so positive. I've got this new mindset where I just want to spread positivity. I want to spread it to everybody as much as I can. And doing that through video games and through, you know, this channel has helped me out a lot personally, and I hope it helps other people, because positivity is a big thing for me. You know, being sad is okay, but, you know, being angry, being frustrated, all these things I try to steer clear of because it's unhealthy, and positivity is just so much better. It's so much better to be, it's so much more pure. So that's what I try to spread to you guys through my videos, through my monotone voice, even though it's really hard to do that. But positivity is another reason why I started this channel, because I wanted to spread as much as I could around to everybody or anybody that I could, you know, reach out to through these videos. And I do the same thing in my everyday life. I try as hard as I can to be positive 100% of the time and hope that that just spreads to other people. Another thing was community growth. Like, I wanted to start a community who would band together, who would be happy, be positive, you know, talk about video games all the time. And I feel like I am definitely making that community. I see people in the comments all the time who are returners, people who comment all the time, people who've been here since, you know, No Man's Sky, when I started making videos on No Man's Sky. And it's awesome to see a community like that we have right now. The only thing I wish I had was more interaction with you guys. We're going to talk about that in a second. But I really do hope one day, you know, I mean, the community right now is fantastic. There's no, like, toxicity, things like that. I mean, when No Man's Sky was getting hate, that's another conversation for a different day, but it has been amazing, and once again, I thank you guys for that. Now, right now, and since I switched and transitioned my channel to covering more indie games, the purpose of that was indie game awareness, because indie games are in their prime right now, I do believe. Indie games are very, very popular. Indie games, well, they're not very popular. What I mean is they deserve to be very popular, because there's a lot of work put into indie games, and there's a lot of uniqueness when it comes to indie games, and not a lot of people know about those things. So that's why I decided I wanted to cover indie games on this channel, because they're so unique. Like Journey, I'd cover Hob here, which is just fantastic looking. All the indie games I cover on my channel, I'm 100% into and looking forward to. Talking to indie game developers at PAX East was just a phenomenal experience. Being invited out to a studio, an indie studio when I was in Boston, fantastic. Like, all these opportunities wouldn't have been possible without you guys watching my videos, without, you know, just this community of game developers who, you know, contact me and talk to me and things like that, because they need, you know, people to talk about their games, because they're such a small studio. They don't have advertisements like AAA companies do and things like that. So I wanted to spread awareness of these indie games, because they are just beautiful experiences. A lot of the times they are just fantastic, you know, journeys and fantastic adventures and fantastic stories. So I wanted to get those games out there, and that's what the goal, or the main goal of this channel is to spread the indie game awareness, because there's just so many good games out there that are made by so small studios that nobody knows about, that are fantastic experiences. So that was one of the main reasons I transitioned my channel over to covering indie games. So moving on from that, we're almost done with this. I know it's gone on for like 10 minutes. I do apologize, but there is things I want to get off my chest, and I hope you guys can hear, you know, exactly how I feel about talking about this. It is very serious, but it sounds more serious because of my monotone voice, but I just wanted to let you guys know a few things. More interaction. So I'm gonna be coming up with new video ideas, so I interact with you guys more as a community, because right now it's me putting up videos and replying to comments, which is great, which is what all YouTubers do, and that's, almost a requirement if you're a YouTuber to interact with the community that you've built, because you kind of, owe that to you guys. I kind of owe that to you. But I'm going to be coming up with some new video ideas because I want you guys to look at me as a person, kind of how I look at you guys, to look at each one of you guys as a human being watching my videos. I don't want you guys to think, I'm just somebody who's throwing news out there all the time, which I guess is a good thing because that's what I'm here for, is to be a video game news outlet almost for indie games and some AAA games. But I do want to interact with you guys on a more personal level, kind of like this video is doing. So I'm going to be coming up with different video ideas to kind of do that. Maybe I'll do some vlogs and things like that to show you guys, kind of my life behind the scenes, how I make videos, maybe things like that. But it's not going to be overwhelming to the fact that you're going to be seeing one every single day. It's going to be more of a rare occurrence, but I do want you guys to kind of get a look into who I am, because I do believe who I am kind of comes across in videos somewhat, and I kind of want you guys to know the background of that. So those will be a thing, and I'll be talking to you guys about how I do different interactivity videos. That's not a word, but how I do more interaction in my videos. There'll be new ideas coming, so I'm kind of excited about that. So look forward to those. But one more thing, well, who knows, a couple more things. This is gonna, like I said, rambly, but I'm still gonna be covering indie games and No Man's Sky. For any of you guys were noticing that I put up like 8 Destiny 2 videos recently. Now my channel, I guess, description or motto, if you want to call it that, is 80% AAA game. Oh, that was wrong. Oh my gosh. 80% indie game coverage, 20% AAA game coverage, 100% positivity. Do the math. That's 200%. I know it doesn't make sense. I apologize. I don't know what I was drinking when I made that motto, but so I still am definitely covering No Man's Sky, covering indie games. Destiny 2 has just got me seriously excited. Destiny 1 was probably one of my favorite games. I played it for 3 years now. So I will be covering Destiny 2 on my channel, but there will be indie games, there will be No Man's Sky videos still, so don't worry about that. I just wanted to let you guys know about that. But yeah, the focus won't be changing. One thing that might not be a thing, I did talk about doing reviews for the games I cover on the channel. I might not do that only because of the fact that doing reviews for games that I cover is kind of hard when I can't play the games, right? So there's a lot of games that I cover that I can't actually play because my PC is not a gaming PC. It's not good enough to run any of the games. I borrowed one of my friend's laptops and it still isn't the best. Everything runs really slowly, so it's hard to do reviews of games when I can't play some of them, and I don't want to be doing reviews of some games that I talk about and some games I talk about not doing reviews for them. So I think I'm going to make it even and just not do reviews on the channel until I get a good enough gaming PC, or a good enough PC to be able to actually play any sort of game. My PC can only run like Diablo 2 from 1999. I can't literally run any game on my PC. It is trash. I use it for recording. That is it. So reviews might not be a thing for a while until I can save up to get this PC, which may take some time because of just things that I'm going through. But hopefully that'll be a thing that happens sometime, definitely in the future. I'm sure it will. So reviews just may not be a thing right now. I'll still just be covering games. I'm going to change my description so indie game developers don't get the wrong idea when I say I'm going to do reviews, because I don't want them giving me like keys to play games and then me not be able to review them because I can't play them, which has happened a few times now, unfortunately. But that's all I wanted to say for you guys today. I know this was like 15 minutes long. I do apologize for the length. If you're not here to listen to me babble, you're only here to listen to game news and things like that, I completely understand and I 100% apologize. But this videos for the people who really want to know kind of more about me and what I do here on the channel. But anyways, that is it for me. You guys have literally changed my life, even though we're only at almost 3,000 subscribers, which doesn't seem a lot in the big wide world of YouTube, you know, people with millions of subscribers and things like that, but it's not a big focus for me. The numbers have never been a focus for me. Just the community, building a community, working hard, trying to get videos up for you guys every single day, spreading positivity, that is my focus, and I hope you guys see that now, or if you've seen that the entire time, thank you so much. But until next time, my name has been JustJarrod. Once again, I apologize for my voice. Until next time, peace out.